video is just for me. It's not being posted anywhere. It's only on me. It's only showing me, and it's only hearing me. This is just for my 500 hour. It is the last one. I'm turning it all in today, and we'll be done. So thank you so much. All right, I'll bring this in. Comfortable seated posture, easy seat, grounding down from your sit bones. Maybe you need to rock your weight around a little bit, kind of settle down into your seat. And find a nice straight spine, kind of reaching up through the crown of your head, gently towards the sky. Your hands are anywhere they feel comfortable, on your knees, in your lap, maybe over your heart. And you may close your eyes, or you can just gaze out into space or look at the wall or the floor. Do what feels safe for you. Breathe out and relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Let your forehead and your eyes be wide. Relax your jaw. Relax your airway down to your diaphragm. Let the air come all the way into your belly. Make your breaths long and even. We're present here with our bodies, but let's bring our minds and our energy to join us. Sometimes our thoughts can be all over the place, past or the future. Let's just drop away from those thoughts for right now and just focus on physical sensations. Maybe noticing how the air feels on your skin, or how your clothing feels on your body. Notice where your seat touches you, where the mat gives you some pressure and gravity. All the places where you touch the floor. You might become aware of smells. Or sounds, nearby sounds, faraway sounds. Get a sense of space that your body takes up, the shape of your body. Maybe even reaching out with your energy a bit to sense where others are in the space. Or can you sense where the walls are? Even reaching further with your senses, can you sense where the trees are outside? Or even further? Expanding your energy body out as far as you like. And then feeling that energy shrink back in. Coming back to your body. And coming into the inner landscape. Feeling energy inside of you. Practice today healthy and strong. We honor our inner voice and our own needs. We will be joyful and free. Take pleasure in our practice. Okay, next in-breath. When you're ready to open your eyes, start just some gentle neck rolls. Any direction, any speed is fine. They don't have to be full circles. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Through a straight spine, we'll pause there in neutral. Bring your right arm across the body. Hook with your left arm at or above the elbow, and look over your right shoulder. And let it go and do the other side. Left arm across the body. Hook and pull. Look over the left shoulder. Let that go. Let's inhale and reach up. And get the crackles out of those wrists and forearms and fingers. Any which way. Keep feeling this lift all the way from your seat through your whole body, through your shoulders. Inhale and touch the sky. Exhale to twist to the right. Bring your right hand very close behind you and push down into the floor. Breathe into your belly. Good. Next inhale, we'll reach again. And this time exhale to the left. Sitting up nice and tall, gentle eyes over left shoulder. And inhale to reach. Exhale, put your right hand on the mat and lean over. Keep that left sit bone down towards the floor. Take a breath into your left side. Good, reach. And left hand down this time. And reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Let's come into bound angle, bringing the soles of your feet together. They don't have to be super close to you. Find the right position. We'll do a little cat-cow here with your hands on your knees. When you exhale, you're tucking your chin into your chest and rolling forward. And when you inhale, heart to front and lift your chin, roll your shoulders back. You can find your own rhythm here, just moving as fast or slow as you like. You can hold or flow. Just taking turns with the chest and the spine. Just a couple more. Next time you come forward, come to a neutral spine. We'll inhale through the top of your head nice and tall, and exhale to fold over your diamond. You can gently pull your toes if you like, or you can just hang. Long exhales, dropping deeper. Let go of the back of your neck. 2 more long breaths. Inhale through the top of the head and exhale to fold more deeply. Good. Start to roll up, stacking the spine. And let's come into Thunderbolt, sitting on your heels. If you need any cushioning for your knees or between your seat and your heels, feel free to put a blanket in there. Good. Inhale, reach up, look up through your hands, bring your palms together. Exhale your thumbs to your forehead and roll forward. We're not bending at the waist. This is like a cat-cow movement. Tucking the chin. And inhale, reach up again. Exhale, big wide fingers, big wide goalpost arms like a cactus. Reaching your shoulder blades together behind you. And inhale, reach up, palms together. Exhale, thumbs to third eye and roll. Pushing your spine out the back, tuck your tailbone. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus arms. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, thumbs to the forehead. Last one, roll. Inhale, reach up. Last cactus arms. Big and wide, open the chest. Good. Reach up, and this time we'll just bring the hands to heart center with a neutral spine. Good. Let's fold forward to child's pose. Arms overhead, palms down. If you find your seat is really up high in the air, back your body up a little bit, drawing the seat towards the heels. Rest the tops of your feet on the mat. Good. Take a big step to the right with both hands. Child's pose to the side. Melt your head down between your elbows. Big breaths. And back to center for one breath. And then big step to the left with both hands. And melt. Good. Back to center, one breath. Nice long spine, reaching with those fingers. And then we'll come up to table, hands and knees. Again, if you need a cushion under your knees, there's plenty to borrow. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. We're going to plant the left hand strongly. Spread your fingers wide. Reach up with the right hand and look up. Good. Scoop that hand, bring the palm up underneath your left arm and touch your right shoulder to the floor. And then open back up. Again, open, reach up to the ceiling. And bring it down, palm up to scoop. We're just bending the left elbow as you come down. And last time, open up as wide as you can, big open chest. And scoop. This time when we land, we'll pause for 2 breaths. Rest your head and shoulder. Good. Come back to table, hands and knees, and we'll do left side. Open left arm, big and wide. And scoop under the right arm. Tap the shoulder. And open. Breathe into your chest, big wide wings. And scoop. And last one, as far as you can go. And scoop. This time when we land, we'll pause for 2 breaths. Good. Back to table, hands and knees. Extend your right foot and point your right toe. Activate your low core so that you're supporting your back. Lift the sole of your foot like you're going to put it on the ceiling, keeping a straight leg. Good. Bring it in towards your right elbow. It doesn't have to touch, that's just the direction we're reaching in. And back out, straight leg and lift. And in towards the left elbow this time, across the body. Back out and lift. Drop the head, bring your knee to your nose. You don't have to touch, just the direction. And back out and lift the sole of your foot one more time. 3, 2, 1. Cross over your left leg and put your toe down. Look over your left shoulder at it. Twisted table. Take a breath. Good. Look to the front. We're going to swing this leg all the way around to the right side and bring it straight out to the right for gate pose. Good. Big step out with both hands. Drop your head down between the elbows. Lift the hips. Take a breath. We want to make sure the left knee stays pretty much under that hip. Take a look and make sure we're good there. Good. We're going to step back with the hands and then bring the body up, reach up, grab your left wrist, gentle pull and lean to the right towards that extended leg. Good. Come back up. Bring your hands back to prayer. And we'll come back to table. Nice. Point your left toe out behind you. And lift the sole of your foot. Bring it towards your left elbow. And back out and lift. Across the body to the right elbow. Back out and lift. Put your flat foot on the ceiling. Drop your head. Bring your knee towards your nose. And back out and lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Good. Cross over the right leg this time. Put your toe down. Look over your right shoulder. Crunching in the whole right side. Keep breathing. Bring your head back to center, and we're going to swing the leg around to gate. Get the flat foot on the floor before you step your hands out. Head down. Same thing here. Take a look. Make sure that right knee is pretty much under the hip. Long breath. Good. Step the hands back and bring the body up. Reach up overhead. Grab your right wrist this time. Gentle pull, lean to the left. Great job. And back to the sky and hands to prayer. Come back to table. Good. Curl your toes under. And straighten the legs for downward facing dog. Once we're here, take turns, jogging one heel down and then the other, bending one knee and then the other, stretching those calves. Take your time. You want your feet to be about hip distance apart for stability. Good, fingers are spread wide. And then reaching goal feels towards the floor. Before we step forward fold, keep your feet hip distance apart. You can bend your knees as much as you like and just hang. Make this your fold. If you like to grab your elbows or nod your head or sway. Exhale and let go. Start to slowly roll up to mountain. Very slow. Keep the upper body like a rag doll as you roll up. And find your mountain posture. Take a moment, let your blood come back down. Good. We're going to grab our straps for shoulder stretches. So finding that nice strong mountain, your feet can be as wide or wider than the hips, grounding down through the soles of your feet, toes pointing to the front. You want to activate the front of your thighs and your low core so that from the waist down is very strong and solid. If your strap has a metal end, you may want to hold that metal piece so that it doesn't swing and hit you. So let's bring that strap up overhead with nice wide arms. Inhale the knuckles towards the sky. Exhale, drop to the right. Let your right arm become kind of heavy. Imagine there's a brick wall behind you and you have to stay in that brick wall straight. We're not leaning forward or back. Inhale to reach. Exhale to the left. You can find your own breath rhythm here. You don't have to follow mine. Sometimes we're called to move more quickly or to pause. Keep breathing. Wherever you are, finish your last rotation. And next time you raise the arms, let's bring them down. And do any kind of neutralizing movements that feel right for you. Shake them out, hug yourself, squeeze your arms, shrug your shoulders, whatever neutralizes that energy. Good. And we'll do one more, same thing, holding onto the metal end if you have one. Bring your arms up to a Y. And this time we're going to keep the elbows locked and slowly roll them down behind you. You're going to feed your strap through one hand to give yourself just enough slack. If you have too much, you won't feel a stretch. You should be drawing the shoulder blades together. Of course, if you don't have enough, you won't be able to complete the circle. So it does take a little bit of experimenting. Move at your own pace. Keep your mountain body. Just a couple more. Try to resist pushing your hips out or your belly out. Last one. Next time you bring that strap overhead, same thing. Drop it down in front. And we're going to put the strap aside, but also take time to do any kind of neutralizing movements. Shake the arms out, squeeze them, self-hug, whatever you need to get your blood back. Does anybody need a sip of water before we start sun salutation? If you're near a window and at any time you're warm, feel free to open the window. It's your window. So we'll come about a quarter of the way up the mat with toes pointing to front in a strong mountain posture. So palms are facing front. We're activating the front of the thighs, grounding down through the soles of your feet. Very strong, straight body. And inhale, reach up and look up through your hands. Exhale, twist to the right with open arms like a T. And look to your right hand. And inhale, reach up. And exhale to the left. Open arms, look to the left. And inhale, reach, lean back if you like to. And exhale, swan dive to your fold. Inhale to half lift. Bring the palms to the shins and a flat back. Exhale to fold. Bring your hands to the mat and step front and back for downward facing dog. There are several variations to vinyasa, to your upward facing dog. You can hinge your hips into a plank. You can drop your knees and then your pelvis. Or you can chaturanga, reverse push-up, to come to your upward facing dog. We do what's best for ourselves. Relax your waist and look up. If you tend to hyperextend, be careful of those elbows. Curl your toes, find downward facing dog. Step forward to fold, and roll up to rise. Flowing through, inhale, reach. Exhale to the right, open arms. And reach. To the left. And reach. Lean back and fold. Inhale, half lift, palms to shins. Exhale, fold. Walking out to down dog. Then hinge the hips forward to plank. Drop the knees or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Curl your toes, down dog. Step forward to fold. Roll up to rise. We're going to keep flowing. Vinyasa is repetition. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. And reach. Lean back. And fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Down dog. And plank. Strong body, hands under the shoulders. Drop the knees or chaturanga for upward facing dog. Curl your toes. Down dog. Step forward to fold. And roll up to rise. We're going to keep going. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reach. Open to the left. And reach and lean and fold. Half lift, palms to shins. Exhale, fold deeply. Walk out to downward facing dog. Keep pushing the head through the elbows every time. And hinging out to plank. Beautiful job. Find your own way to upward facing dog. Get the tops of your feet on your mat. Relax your glutes. Curl your toes for down dog. Step forward to fold. Roll up to rise. This is the last one. Make it a big one. Make it a good one. Reach. To the right. Open arms. And reach. To the left. And reach. And fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands and feet out to down dog. Make it a nice wide one so your hands and feet have plenty of space between them. And hinge the hips forward to plank. Find your upward facing dog however you need to. Take a breath. Curl your toes, down dog. Step forward to fold. Roll up to rise. And we're just going to inhale to reach and exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful job. Take a breath. We're going to face the moon to do our goddess warrior to the left. So go ahead and face the moon side. Come into a wide leg. If you're right in front of the moon and you want to face the other direction so you can see me, you can turn around. It's okay. Point your toes towards the corner of your mat. Good. Tuck your tailbone in just a little bit so the spine is drilling straight down. Inhale, reach up and bring your palms together overhead. Exhale, squat down to goddess, drilling the tailbone down towards the floor. Great job. Hold for just a second. And rise, straighten your legs. Bring your palms out, facing down to the floor. Adjust your feet for triangle left side. Your left foot will be pointed towards me. Your right foot will be slightly in. Reach to the left with that left hand. And tip at the waist. Bring your palms to the front and your chest to the front. Great job. The back of your left hand may be somewhere along that leg. You can gently push to keep your chest twisted to front. And rise. Bring your palms down to the floor. Bend your left knee and look left for warrior two. Straighten the leg, arms overhead. We're going to turn towards me as you exhale, hands to prayer. And bend the left knee for warrior one. Good. Straighten the leg, reach. And exhale to leaning warrior. You're bending the left knee and you're not folding at the waist. It's just like a long tag in a line. Good. Come back up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Open your heart. And fold to humble warrior. Bring the chest towards the knee. Your arms can come up behind you or they can stay down on your back. Do what's best for your balance. Good. Rise. We're going to swing those arms up and overhead as you bring the right foot to join. Find a good strong mountain posture. And exhale to chair. Keep the weight in your heels. If your arms are tired, you can bring them to prayer instead. Great job. And rise. Hands to heart center. Back into chair. Wiggle your toes. And returning left, look over the left shoulder. And back to center and rise. Nice job. We're going to step back with the left foot to face the sun this time. Same thing, bring your toes out to an angle. Inhale, palms together overhead. Exhale, goddess squat. And rise. Open the arms, palms to front. Adjust your feet to triangle right side so your right foot's pointing towards me and your left foot's pointed slightly towards me. Yeah, towards the front of the room. Great. Reach out over that right leg first and then tip at the waist. Keeping the legs straight so we're not bending any knees. Twisting chest towards the front. Good, just breathe. And come on up. Turn your palms down to the floor. Look to the right. Bend the right knee. Warrior two. Straighten the leg. Arms overhead. Turn the torso towards me. Now you're facing your right foot. Exhale, hands to prayer. Come into warrior one. Good. Straighten the leg. Reach up overhead. And leaning warrior. And rise. Clasp your hands behind you. Open your heart. And fold down to humble warrior. Chest towards the knee. Good, rise. Bring the arms overhead, bring the left foot to join, strong mountain pose, and exhale to chair. Hands can be in prayer if the arms are tired. And rise. Bring those hands to the heart. Chair one more time. This time we're going to revolve to the right and look over the right shoulder. Wiggle your toes. And back up to mountain. Step back with the right foot. You can keep your hands in prayer and one last goddess squat. Good, come on up. step the feet together. Good. You can turn to face front. When we go into our lunge flow, if you like to have 2 bricks at the front of your mat, I'll give you a second to get those set now. All right. So we're going to take a big step forward with the right foot. If you're using bricks, this will be between the bricks and your hands will be on them. If you're not using bricks, you'll tent the fingers or put your palms on either side of your foot. Bring your left foot back. Reach back with that left heel. Keep your right knee behind your toes. If you need to move your body back, do that. Great job. Look to front, take a breath. Drop the left knee for low lunge and rest the top of your foot. Good. If the stretch is too intense, bring that back knee forward. If you want more stretch, bring that knee back. Look forward, take a breath. Bring your body up, clasp your hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, look up, breathe into your heart. Good, arms up overhead and lean back, crescent moon. Feel your pelvis drop down, allow the stretch to take place. Good, when you bring your hands down, you're going to bring them to the left of your foot. For lizard, this can be onto bricks or onto the floor. We're going to take a couple of breaths. You can also rest your elbows on a brick or the floor. 2 long breaths here, inviting softness. Good. If you are on elbows, you'll come back to your hands. Curl your left toes under, raise the knee for high lizard. Turn your left heel so it comes onto the floor. So now both feet are flat on the floor. Bring your right elbow onto your right knee. And we're going to open up for extended side angle. Left arm overhead. Good. Ground down through your feet. We're going to pinwheel the arms back to reverse warrior. Lean away from that bent right knee. Left hand comes down the back leg. And pinwheel back, elbow to knee. Good. Come back down to hands on the mat. Step that right foot back for downward facing dog. And we'll step forward to fold and roll up to rise. Find your mountain. Great job. We'll do the left side. So if you like your bricks, you'll get them set. If you found with the right side you had a hard time reaching the floor, bricks are a great way to bring the floor up to you. Step forward with left foot. Find your lunge. Hands on bricks or on either side of the foot. Reach your right heel back. Long back leg. Look to front. Take a breath. Drop your right knee. Adjust for intensity. Good. Come on up. Clasp your hands. Open your heart and look up. And reach those arms up and back. And bring them down to the right of the foot for lizard. Same thing here. We'll take a few breaths. Position your bricks. If you like hands or elbows, totally up to you. Listen to the body. I do what is best for me. Keep breathing. You are healthy and strong. Good. If you're not on your hands, you'll come back up to your hands. Curl your toes under and lift the back leg. Pivot your heel so both feet are flat on the floor. Bring your left elbow onto the bent knee and open up to the front. Really push the pelvis out to the front. Tuck in your tailbone. Big long right side, take a breath. Start to really ground down through the soles of your feet. We want to grip the mat so that we can bring the body up and pinwheel back to reverse. Right arm down the back leg. Keep that left knee bent, that's a challenge. Good, pinwheel back down, elbow to knee. Beautiful job. Bring those hands back to the mat. Step back to down dog. Good. Step forward to fold and roll up to mountain. Does anybody need a sip of water? No takers, okay. All right. We're gonna find a wide leg. It doesn't have to be too wide. Your toes can be comfortable where they are. It doesn't matter what angle you're at. Just clasp your hands behind you. Once again, lift your heart to the sky. Take a breath and fill your chest. And exhale to fold. You can leave your arms along your back or you can bring them up overhead. You get a great shoulder stretch. Try to soften the front of your thighs. Let your kneecaps fall down. You can drop your hands whenever you're called to. Plant your left hand underneath your face on the mat. Rotate to the right and reach up with your right hand. Look up to the ceiling. Good, switch to the other side. Right hand in the middle. Reach with the left. And back down. With your hands on the mat for stability, walk your feet in close enough to come into your garland pose, bringing your seat down and your arms in between your knees. If your heels are way up in the air, you can put bricks under them. If that's still unsteady for you, take a modified garland squat and bring your seat down for the posture. Either way is fine. We'll bring our hands into prayer and push the knees open with the elbows. Again, bringing the seat to the floor is fine, or sitting on a brick is also fine. Several breaths here. Good. When you're ready, we will come into a seat, into staff pose with legs out in front. We're going to fold over the legs a few times. If you like to have a strap around your feet to pull, if you can't reach your feet and you do like to pull, you can get that set out in front now. You don't have to use one. So we'll start with the right foot, sole of the foot anywhere along the left leg, or the top of the foot into the crease, whichever one works best for you. Inhale nice and tall through the crown, and exhale, fold over the left leg. You don't have to pull, but you can gently, if you like to, onto your foot or leg or the strap. You can also put a brick for your forehead if you like that support. Start to let go of the breath and allow it to return to its natural rhythm. One more long breath. And we'll start to rise, nice and slow and gentle. And we'll shift to the other side. Just remember that both sides of the body are not the same. You may want different supports, or you may want a slightly different position for this side. Square your body with the extended right leg. Inhale through the top of your head, and exhale, fold. Let your back be soft. One more long breath. And we'll start to rise. Coming back to stack, both legs out front. Turn your thighs in to find your sit bones. Good. Inhale. Reach up, look up through your hands. We're going to slowly fold, starting at the waist, working your way up the spine. You're coming out over the legs. And coming down. And of course, adjusting your props at the bottom. Or just hanging. The weight of gravity will do the work for you if you hang. Let your neck be soft and your head drop. If your forehead is all scrunched up, trying to help you fold, you can let that go. Two more long breaths here. Inhale through the top of the head. Exhale to fold more deeply. Good. And slowly rise. We'll lie down on our backs. With knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Roll down the spine. Keep the back of your neck long on the mat with your chin tucked down. Good. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, just like you were sitting in a chair. And then we're going to grab the back of the left leg. One arm is going to be through the hole and one will be outside. And just gently pulling in. This is a good opportunity to roll your ankles around if you still have crackles or stiffness in there, or to clench your toes. Keep pulling. Let your belly breathe. One more second, pull in really strongly, and then let it go. And we'll do the other side. Left ankle over right knee this time. And hands behind the right knee, pulling in. One more second, pull in really tight, and then let it go. Bring both knees to your chest and hug them in. We're going to drop them to the right. You can do this as stacked knees, or you can bring your left leg over the right in crossed legs, whichever one you prefer. Let them fall down. If they don't touch the floor, that's totally fine. Just put a brick there to catch your knees so you have some support. If the knees aren't touching, brick can go between the knees. Becoming soft. Hug them in. And drop them to the left this time, slow and easy, gentle on that back. Let your right arm float out with the palm open. You can even look to the right if you like to. And once again, just using the low core, pulling the knees back up to the center and hugging them in. Let's find happy baby. Grab your big toes or grab the outside of your feet. Bring the soles of your feet up to the sky. A little bit of pulling here towards the arms with those knees. You can kind of rock and roll. Give yourself a little back massage. Nobody's looking at you. We're all looking at the ceiling. You can practice your Buddha smile. It's just yoga. Play here as long as you like. Drop into reclined bound angle when you're ready. Soles of the feet together. Knees drop open. Arms wherever they feel good for you. On your stomach, on your heart, open or overhead. Take a couple deep cleansing breaths here. You can stay in this posture as long as it feels good for you. You can even finish meditation in this posture if you like. But I'll give you a moment if you need to grab a pillow or blanket, or you like to roll to one side, or just find a comfortable, reclined position. Whatever is best for you for meditation. Sometimes we like to cover our eyes. You just want to be fully relaxed and supported. Just let your body soften. Kind of let go of your practice. Let go of yoga. Just kind of let your breath be natural. Know that your body system is going to do whatever it needs to do. There's nothing for you to control. Relax the soles of your feet. Relax your toes and the top of your feet. Let go of your calves and your shins. Let your kneecaps float. And your thighs be heavy and soft. Let your hips fall open. Relax your stomach. Let your back be wide and supported. Your heart is full of space. Chest is open. Shoulders down and back. Your arms are heavy and soft. throat is soft. And the back of your neck is relaxed. Your face is smooth and gentle. And your eyes, while they're closed, are relaxed behind the lids. And your forehead is smooth. Even your scalp is relaxed. Your whole body is perfect just the way it is. You are healthy and strong. You are safe and at peace. You are joyful and free. Start with just maybe clenching your toes or your hands, or stretching. Always roll to one side or hug your knees. Take your time coming back to your body. Thank you all for practicing with me this morning. I say this class flies by for me. It flies. Thank you. I hope we all get to see the sun for a couple minutes today. And I'll see you next week. I will be here Saturday morning at 9 a.m. as well for restorative. Now I'll see you next week. Thank you, Bryce. Youngest student yet.
Yay.
You set records today. Nice job. You did a great job. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I'm here if anyone has questions, thoughts, needs, anything at all.
Thank you.
Thank you.